You remember Kobe? Remember that the highest game he ever had was against the Toronto Raptors, because all that represents is nothing but the great beast, the Raptor, the beast. Notice Drake. Remember he had dropped the song Calabasas, 4 p.m. in Calabasas. Remember Kobe's situation happens in Calabasas, and then notice how right before all of that go down in 2020 with Kobe and the whole big virus. What happened? The Toronto Raptors win the championship against the Golden State Warriors, because the Warriors are what? Saints of God, those who are refined as gold. No way around none of this. The Space City. The great ascension is happening. Everything is coming into fruition. No way around it, man. That's why Von Miller goes from Denver and now he joins the Rams, because the Rams represent what? The Rams of God, the Ram sacrifice. I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna get into that real fast. But Von Miller, notice how he was 4-4 on the Denver Broncos, the white horse. Remember I said that the Saints should ride the horses of God, the white horses of God. And then notice how he goes to become a ram, because they want to prevent us from riding upon the white horse. They want to make us what? Become ram sacrifices. And I'm gonna show y'all something right quick. Let's get deep right quick. Let's talk deep. Because when you know about Alpo Martinez, they changed his name to Abraham. Remember when he got out with the witness protection? He was driving a Dodge Ram that, the day they say he's knocked off. What was it, Halloween? He was driving a Dodge Ram. The Ram was what, a maroon color. Maroon is like a reddish color. And the whole thing, as it's written in scriptures, in Isaiah, that even though you are red as crimson, join me, you become white as snow. Hence the whole thing of being redeemed from being, sinful and become pure and clean. So notice how Abraham is in the Ram. And then that's when they got that whole thing happen with Alpo Martinez. People don't know that is off the movie Paid in Full. Come on, man, Alpo. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like all of that comes together, and there's no way around it. Because remember in the scriptures, remember when Abraham was going to do the sacrifice of Isaac, what happened? The ram in the bush appeared. The reason why I brought this up, because I wanted to just talk about that. How Von Miller was driving. Von Miller played for Denver Broncos. And when you understand Denver represent what? The whole theme of the whole theme of the Mile High City, Mount Zion. And you see how he goes from that riding the right horse on by Mount Zion symbolically into LA Rams in the desert as a ram. And he said he went he was 4-4. The 4-4 represent Ark and the Covenant. To become ram sacrifices, to become this, sacrifices of what? Of the Masons, the sheeple. The whole thing of being left behind for the slaughter. Remember I said this, the slaughter left behind. Alpo driving the ram. Come on, man.